All right, hello, happy Sunday, for anyone who's watching live, that is. Well, I accidentally bounced stuff all over the place. Okay, so I have two submissions that came in this week. The second one is all my cards, actually, and the first one has some cards that are mine, which I'll do at the end of them. Well, some of these I'm going to mail out to people. Because they're group subs, but I'm just going to start. I'm going to dive right in and go through them. And then I'll point out which ones when I get to them are mine, because I think all of mine are going to be available for sale. Anyway, that's a nice Riley Green. Perfect timing for that to come back. 4 out of 50. PSA 9. That one's not mine. We haven't gotten to mine. We'll do those in a minute. Boba Fett 2020 complete set. Chrome. That one came back at 10. It's a nice 10. Pokemon. I think this might have been the first Pokemon that we've sent out that finally came back. These are all from a year ago. Anyway. That one's got a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not sure about. And Alakazam V. Vivid Voltage. That one came back at 9. Sure he was hoping for a 10. This one's a little worse. Came back an 8. I think some of the ones that are coming back now, I think they're a little bit harsher on the grades. They're a little bit more strict, or maybe just more thorough. There is a PSA 9 Tatis number 410 paper tops rookie. I think I have a few of those in my stack, which is kept separate. And then Boba Fett 2020 tops. That one came back in 8. What's up, Sizzle? Tatis white jersey from a complete set. That came back 7. I haven't really taken a look too much at these. I don't know if there's something weird about it. It looks like there's a little speck of something, right? Can you see right there by my thumb, that little white speck? So there's something there with the surface. I won't get too in depth. It looks like there's a corner, a little white on that top right corner. So maybe a couple reasons this came back 7. Anyway, that one came back as 7. This is better, a 10. Gleyber Torres. So these are the next person in this submission. I forget whose is whose, so I'm not going to go back and look right now. But anyway, nice 10 on that Gleyber. Topps update rookie. And then another Gleyber Torres. This one's a masterpiece. Topps Gallery masterpiece. Came back a 9 on that one. So 1-9, 1-10 for the Gleybers. Let's set these aside, and then we're going to get into my cards, because then I'm just going to stack all mine together. So I thought this would be fun to send out. I don't know if I had any real expectations, but I like these cards, the 3D motion. I was always a big fan of the Sport Flicks from the 80s, and so I really liked these. I have a Bichette too, but I sent out my Vlad. He came back a 9. That's all right, though. I'll take a 9 on that, I guess. Like, what am I going to do? Send it back? And then another Vlad, 150th anniversary. This one I was hoping for a 10, but it came back a 9, which is all right. Again, these are now my cards, and my cards are going to be available for sale or possibly for trade, but I need to recover some costs on a lot of stuff right now, so I prefer to sell, especially since I have a couple hundred more cards coming back that I'm going to have to pay for. Anyway, Aquino came back in 8. Not really sure on that. I haven't gone through any of these yet, so it looks like there might be an issue with the bottom corner on that. I generally take pictures of everything before I send it out, so I can take a look and validate that. But Aquino, Topps rookie, came back 8. Eloy Mini, this is the on-demand Mini. That came back a 9. could be worse, I guess. Yeah, they are. They're definitely more harsh on the grading these days. There's another on-demand mini. This one, Nick Senzel. I have a bunch of Nick Senzel, but then nobody's talked about Nick Senzel in a long time, so I'll be probably sitting on that for a long time. Lubob. I have a few of these. So Lubob in a 9 from 2020 Tops. There's an 8. And some of these, honestly, I had been holding on to a few because other people were sending them so much that I might have rushed a couple of these out the door. And if they were $50 a piece, I wouldn't have done that. But I think the $13 or $14 we paid for these wasn't too bad. This one I forgot about. I had to look up and see if this was mine or someone else. Anyway, it's another Lubob Archives rookie, PSA 9. Austin Hendrick. Another one that I thought might be good. You never know, but yeah, we'll see. Haven't heard much about Austin Hendrick either lately. And then I got some Rice-A-Renos over here. So PSA 9. These are all from Topps Update. There's a 10. 2 10s actually. So 2 out of 3 of those came back 10. Don't hate those odds. And then for fun, I sent out I sent these guys out for a little bit of fun, and these were the opposite return. I got 2 out of 3 came back a 9. So I got 2 9s. These are the Bernie Sanders, the one that became a meme. I had to pick some of these up after it became a meme, and because I thought that would be fun to have for my collection. That 10 is probably just going to, all 3 of them actually, might stay in my collection. I don't know about the 9s. But the 10, I think for sure is going to stay in my collection. Okay, so that was the first submission. And then this other submission also came back this week. It's been a busy week. I haven't had a chance to get on camera and show what came back. So I sent a lot of Tatis out. Originally, I had sent the stuff that I thought for sure was going to be a 10. And this time I went back through and sent back anything that I thought might be a 9 or a 10, I think. So anyway, there's the number US56 came back a 10. And then I got a Topps Chrome update, number 54, that came back a 10. So I'm happy with that. And I got 2 of those. In fact, that's 2 Chrome. I might have sent 2 or 3 of some of these. I haven't gone through the stack at all yet. So that's the second paper that came back a 10. And then everyone knows this one. This is the one that everyone is collecting in its base and all its variations. So I'm real happy with that one coming back a 10. Pretty pleased with that. I'm going to set them kind of in stacks since I have multiples of all of these. Anyway, there's another paper 9, so we've got 2 9s and a 10 on that. 2 10s on the Chrome, that's cool. And then the horizontal paper that came back a 9. And another Chrome upright that came back a 10. So far we're 3 for 3 on the Chromes for 10s. So don't hate that. There we go. There's a 10 of the paper. It's a Tatis parade here. I just sent all these out because everyone was sending these and I couldn't send my own because everyone else was sending them. Anyway, there's another paper that came back a 9. So we've got a 10, a 9, and a 9, and a 9. Another paper, and a 9. As you can see, when I finally had enough to send out my own submission so it wouldn't get mixed up with anyone else's that they were sending, I took advantage of it, and it turned out pretty well, actually. Lots of 10s in here. And then I sent, for kicks, I sent a couple of the holiday ones. So this is a Garland background variation short print. That came back a 9. Would have been nice if it came back a 10, but this one came back a 10, and this one is not a variation. That is the base holiday in 10. So take that. Don't mind that at all. And then I'm going to move these over to here. And then I sent this guy out, and I think I have another one of these actually, I think. Anyway, this one came back a 9. Numbered at 250, so it'll still probably have a decent pop report anyway. And then some more Vladimir. So I sent out a couple of these before. This is the no bat variation of Archives rookie. Nice 10 on that one. I'm happy with that. And another 10 on that one. And then another one I'm really happy with. I actually cheated and looked ahead and saw. Oh, let me get the third one of this. So there's the third one. All three came back 10s. I was really surprised about that, actually. I thought for sure one or two of these would be a 9. So maybe they weren't super harsh, I guess, on some of these. And then this one, I'm really glad that one came back a 10. Vlad Gold. It's not his main rookie card, but to have a gold rookie come back as a 10 is still pretty good. So that was it. Lots of Tatis in that last round. But I'm overall really happy. I think I only ended up with 4 or 5 9s. I didn't really count them. Maybe 4 or 5 9s out of that whole submission. So in any case, that's about it for that. I got to get a couple of invoices out and get ready for some retail coming in. And I just got check out crds.sale/BMP and message me if you want a discount code for like 20% off, because I am entering a lot of new stuff this week. I brought in another 100,000 or so cards from the estate I'm working on, and I'm going through those. I've gotten through maybe 7,000 last night, but I'm going to continue going through them. I found I need to show you what I found in that real quick. So just a couple of these things. Some of these aren't as cool as others. That was kind of cool. Among some weird like non-sports cards, this was just tucked into a box. It's not the greatest condition, but it's not very often you find a 1954 just randomly sitting in a box. And then I found 2 Randy Johnsons. One of them, this is the it's hard to see on the camera, but it's the red tint variation, the semi-obscured Marlboro ad, and the other one was the black box. And then I've also found a Griffey Jr. rookie, in pretty pristine condition. That might actually be a potential to grade. I don't know, not at today's costs. And then Billy Ripken, like this one's way off center, but all 3 of the Ripkins I found were black box. So anyway, check out the site, crds.sale/BMP, and let me know if you're looking for anything specific, because there's a lot of stuff I just have not entered yet. But I'll be going through a ton more cards in this estate, and then I'll get these PSA slabs, the ones I'm selling anyway, up soon too. All right, thanks for watching. Have a happy Sunday, and I will see you all soon.